Hey there, this is Dawn with Divine Truth Tarot. How are y'all doing today? We're here to do Sagittarius last week of December video. I've already got something laid out. I went ahead and saved some time and laid out some cards for us. So we're going to talk about this and dig a little bit deeper and see what else Spirit wants to say. Let me just say a prayer for us, get us started. If you guys have never watched my channel before, my name's Dawn. My channel is called Divine Truth Tarot. You guys can find me here on YouTube, on Periscope, and Facebook. And I do private readings. You guys can look for me on Facebook to find out my information on that if you like. Or just email me at divinetruthtarot@gmail.com. Alright. I call in the Divine Holy Spirit of the Christ Consciousness. I call you in, Divine Holy Spirit, to speak all truth, all clarity, all healing into this Sagittarius sun sign. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Thank you, Divine Spirit. I remove myself of myself so that only your truths, your clarities, your healing words and wisdom come through. Thank you so much, Divine Holy Spirit. I ask this in the name of Christ, before a holy creator. I call on the Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Sodiel. Come in, please, Metatron. Come in, give us wisdom, protection, the energetic boost that we need. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you, Archangels. I call my spiritual guides, Manishla, Alma, Ceci, and Johanna Cross. Thank you, ladies. Amen. Alright, sorry, that took a little longer than usual. Let's see here. So, let's go ahead and start. I'll just read what we've got out, and then we'll dig into it, okay, you guys? For the last week of December 2019, Sagittarius, you guys are being universally guided, okay? You're being guided by the divine right now to face some kind of a truth. You've got a truth that you're facing that's going to bring in balance over a previous struggle that you've been having. This says temptation, but this has literally been a struggle, a fight with the devil, with the lower energies, okay? That you're bringing balance to. And it could have been a form of temptation, right? But I see like it's just you overcoming a perspective that's kept you guarded for a long time. But the universe is, it's about a relationship, a long-term relationship, okay? Or a marriage that you've had a lot of battles, a lot of lessons in. But you are going to persevere. You are going to persevere and face this truth is what I'm seeing. And it is around King of Cups energy that you're starting a healing journey on. A healing journey with, possibly. Or that you're just needing to heal yourself over. And we'll dig deeper into that. Now, you are facing a tower moment, and I feel like this is an inner tower moment that you're facing, a moment that's bringing inner balance for you, because it's like I feel like you've been on guard against love, right? You want love, but you're on guard against it, and that's why you have this healing here with this King of Cups energy. I see this as a king that's emotionally balanced, okay? This king possibly has been emotionally manipulative here in the past, but I feel like you both are healing and you're gaining a new perspective here. All right, you're gaining a new perspective. You're letting down your guard and you're facing a tower moment that you are going to persevere with. Okay, it's been indecisive. You've been indecisive. You or your person. So I'm reading energy. So this could be your energy. This could be your person's energy. But there's been an energy here of indecision, right? Indecision over, are you guys going to make it work or not? Are you going to have the victory and the success and the recognition for the relationship, for a new start, okay? Or are you going to take a journey on your own is what I'm seeing, okay? You want to persevere with this long-term situation, though, is what I'm seeing also. Spirit's saying that you do want to persevere. You are being divinely guided to work things out, to just look at these lessons that you've learned together with whoever this King of Cups energy is. Because down here, this is speaking of you, the Queen of Cups, who kind of, you know, was on guard against giving love, right? Who's been on guard against, you know, letting this love come out of your cup here. And you've gained this new perspective, this new inner perspective is what I'm seeing, which is causing a tower moment within you. But it's also giving you clarity and helping you come out of this this is about being indecisive, and this is you making a decision here. And your decision that you're making is on how you're going to move forward in love with the King of Cups energy, okay? And abundance. How you move forward in this love is literally what's bringing in your abundance, Spirit's saying, okay? But you're gaining clarity, and by gaining clarity, you're transforming You're going through a rebirth, a transformation in the Queen of Wands energy. This energy is that energy where you put your walls up against the world, right? The strength is in reverse, but I see this as you asking for the divine for guidance. It's not that you're not strong, but that's this is what made you guarded, okay? Is you always trying to be strong, always hiding behind your walls because of a past hurt, okay? And because you're willing to let go and just be divinely guided, right? You're not leaning on your own strength anymore, Spirit's saying. You're literally leaning on the divine to drop your desires, right? What you thought your desires were. You're not just moving out of what you think's best for you. You're letting divine guide you, is what I'm seeing. And that's the transformation that you're going through. And it's really beautiful, actually. But you're facing a tower moment and gaining a new perspective here where you've been on guard. You felt really guarded against this energy, but now you're bringing balance into it. I feel like it's your insecurities, right? I feel like it's been your insecurities, okay, in relationships. But we're going to clarify these, okay, just to be sure on everything. So let's start with the universe and the Hierophant and the Nine of Wands, Spirit. Tell me what can you tell me more about that? What is the persevering? What is Sagittarius persevering over? Okay, so you're persevering over, yeah, you've taken a break. You've taken a break in a long-term relationship. Here's the Hierophant again, right? So you've taken a break in a long-term marriage, long-term relationship, or, you know, you've really been contemplating what you want. How is this going to move forward, right? You guys are overcoming struggles, okay? And yeah, you're facing some authentic truth. Maybe you cut your here's the King of Cups again, just a different deck. Okay, so either this King of Cups, you caught him lying to you. Okay, you caught this King of Cups lying to you, or that was your insecurity. You were afraid that this King of Cups was lying to you about something. Okay, and it is around a marriage that you took a break in. All right. And you were guided to do that. You needed to do that. You needed to take that break so that you can realize what are your desires. What is it you really want to move forward in? What do you want to persevere in here with this relationship? Okay, with this King of Cups energy, I feel like this King of Cups was emotionally manipulative at first, and then you cut him out. You cut that, right? You went in the Page of Swords energy possibly, or they were in that Page of Swords energy. Okay, I feel like one of you guys used the Page of Swords energy to cut the other one out because they were in that negative Page of Swords energy, right? Not facing an authentic truth in some way. Okay, but by doing that, that made this either you or your partner had to face a truth, an inner truth here. And I feel like it's the King of Cups who faced the truth. Okay, it could be your partner here who faced the truth, and now they're ready to take a healing journey, is what this is saying. Okay, let's see what that truth is. What was this truth that they faced? Ooh. Okay, yeah, some kind of depression. It was some kind of sadness that they had around relationships. Okay, some kind of depression, something they expected, right, from past relationships that carried over into your relationship. It's a sadness that they had to take a leap of faith away from, Spirit saying, and it was destiny. Okay, it's destiny for this night, for y'all to start the healing together. Though you got the Knight of Pentacles back to back in the same, to clarify, I mean, wow, this is powerful. This is powerful energy that you guys are supposed to persevere. Okay, you both have learned something. You've learned to face your insecurities, and this partner, this King of Cups energy, has also learned to face their insecurities. Their insecurities had to do with the past sadness. What was that past sadness, Spirit, for the King of Cups? It had the Devil energy, so it was a toxic relationship from the past. Is what they faced. Yes, but because of you cutting them out and not taking you put a stop to whatever that energy was that they moved in. Okay, there's a transformation in that, Spirit's saying, and there's going to be joy now. Okay, there's been a transformation, there's joy, and then you've gained this new perspective. That's gorgeous. Okay, let me see. Let me go a little bit deeper here. I want to know more about the sadness, but they've changed, or they're changing. Sorry, I forget I got these ears on. Merry Christmas, by the way. They're taking a leap of faith. They're taking a new journey. they've gone within themselves also to face whatever this sadness was. I feel like it is tied to the way that they've done relationships in the past, where they felt like they were emotionally emotionally manipulative, and that caused them to be emotionally manipulative, right, in their future relationships, and that's what they've had to overcome. Okay, and let's see what you've been on guard against. Spirit, tell me what the Sagittarius has been on guard against. Yeah, it's like somebody holding on too tight, okay, is what I'm getting. Like, when things get serious in a relationship, possibly, I see that you're afraid of the heartbreak, so you, what? You put you're on guard, you're afraid of heartbreak, okay, so you try to hold on too tight to what? Wow, to not letting this transformation come in. Why? Hold on. Okay, yes, okay, what I'm seeing is by you keeping your guard up, you keep your guard up from a past hurt also, okay, from third-party energies from the past, okay, that's made you be on guard. You've been cheated on, okay, that's made you be on guard, but you're facing a new perspective, a new inner perspective, that you've got to let go of the heartbreak, Spirit saying, right? You always hold on to being afraid to be hurt, and that's blocking a transformation in your life. But once you can release that heartbreak, that fear, right, this transformation will come in. Once you can release the past regrets, okay, the sadness and the regrets and the insecurities, okay, that's what you're putting work into. That's what your soul's calling you to put work into, releasing these energies of insecurities around heartbreak, around you having your heart broken. That keeps you in your closet. That keeps you in that little box, right? When you're holding on to the sadness and the regret. But now you're gaining a new perspective here. You or your person, I feel like this is you, gaining a new perspective, which is going to bring this transformation in. What is the new perspective, Divine Spirit? What is the new perspective for Sagittarius for the month of December? What is the new perspective that's coming in? The Tower moments, okay? It's an inner thing. It's an inner thing that you've been too defensive, right? That you're too defensive. You've been too defensive against heartbreak, and that causes you to be indecisive, and it's caused you to be a little harsh in your past relationships, and you don't tolerate the betrayal at all, right? It's this past betrayal. So you've got a new perspective on what it means here. Okay, you're strong enough now where you don't hold on to the heartbreak. This is where Spirit's bringing you, where you're not holding on to the heartbreak when, scared to face these things, right? You know how to stand strong and stand in your power and authority and cut things out when you do face it, right? You don't hold on to the pain of it, okay? You're transmuting this energy. You're learning how by facing it. Okay, by just facing it and letting it be the lesson it was meant to be. It's caused you to go within so that you're strong enough now to release these regrets, this sadness. You know who you are. Spirit's saying. What else is the Page of Pentacles? Right? Yeah, you're gonna. In the past, you didn't move in the you missed opportunities because you wouldn't move in your desires because you were afraid of heartbreak. Is what I'm seeing. Okay. And you're thinking of all these missed opportunities, right? Where if you would have been healed, you would have taken hold of those opportunities. And with whoever this King of Cups energy is, that your partner that you've taken a break from, it's been a long-term relationship. It is a spiritual relationship. It is a soulmate, okay? They're balanced, and you've gained clarity and balance down here. And now you're ready to move in love is what I'm seeing. Because you're tired of not moving. You're tired of being indecisive. You're ready for victory and success. And what? Tell me what the victory and success is coming in, Divine Spirit. You have recognition, okay? You recognize that you both are ready to take a new leap of faith. You're both on a healing journey, you and this partner. You finally met someone who's willing to put the healing work in also. And it's not that you've not really that you've missed opportunities, Sagittarius. Just listen to this. You just haven't met anyone else who was willing to put the work in like you are. You know what I mean? That healing that needed to be done. It's all about divine timing. Well, it's divine time, Spirit saying it's time to put the healing work in because you and your partner are on that same level of needing this healing. Over a little bit different things here, right? They've got some kind of sadness that they're still, having to let go of. And yours was pain, heartbreak. Well, I still want to know what their sadness was. Okay, their sadness was somebody not making a choice about them in the past. Their sadness was somebody they were in love with that was indecisive, okay? Couldn't choose them, wouldn't choose them. And they had to heal themselves from it. Whoever they were in the past kind of just used them is what I'm seeing, okay? And they were really in love with that person, or at least they thought, right? But them healing that energy caused you to move into your insecurities when you picked up on that, them healing that. Like, it put you in insecurities, and you are going to cut out any kind of third party energy whatsoever. I'm seeing like you're not going to deal with that. And so y'all, that caused an issue here. And you could have caught them lying, okay? It's different for all of you. This is general, so take what resonates. But possibly you caught them in a lie, okay? What was the lie? What was the lie, Divine Spirit? But they're tied to indecision. Somebody who couldn't choose them in the past, right? What Spirit's saying is, when I asked them about the lie, they're saying it's time to move on and heal from it. So it doesn't matter about the lie. It doesn't matter, Spirit's saying. What matters is that you take the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is that slow-moving energy, okay? That slow-moving energy, and heal thyself. Physician, heal thyself. You're a healer. Start by healing yourself. That's what Spirit's saying. Go on within to heal yourself. Putting the hard work in. That's what you've been doing, Sagittarius. And you are persevering. You're bringing balance over the devil. You're winning, okay? And now you're stepping into abundance, okay? A new leap of faith is here. Victory, success, recognition. You're recognizing the indecision in your own life in the past. And you're moving out of that indecisive energy, and you're ready to make a choice about love here. And you're ready to move in love. You're ready to let this cup overflow, Spirit's saying. And by doing that, that's bringing in a transformation over your old karmic energy. I read her as like a karmic energy. And you're being divinely guided. You're letting go of the things that you thought kept you strong in the past. Tell me what the new leap of faith is here. Or what is the recognition? Yeah, you're recognizing, you're recognizing, here's the Knight of Cups again. You're recognizing how to move forward in love. And that's where your victory and success is. And you're ready to move forward in decisive energy. Not indecisive energy. Indecisive energy. No matter what this was about, okay? Right? Spirit's saying that you've released it. That's why it doesn't even matter if there was a lie or not a lie. Okay? It doesn't matter. Right? It served its purpose, okay? It brought the healing in for you and your person that needed to come in, right? And that's all that matters. And what's the new leap of faith? Or the Fool? Yeah, the Fool is you gaining your power and authority, stepping into your power and authority, knowing what to cut out of your life, and gaining your heart's desire here, right? Moving in your own heart's desire, no more moving in out of fear. You're no longer moving out of fear of that old devil, right? Fear that your partner's going to be tempted and, you're going to lose them, so you have to build your walls, right? Regret, sadness, you're releasing all that toxic energy. And that's a beautiful tower moment that's coming in. Tower moments are here to build foundations, right? Well, you've got a beautiful release. A release of insecurity around heartbreak that you've worked hard to earn, and you're going to persevere in this relationship. And you're healing. That's beautiful. Right? You're healing these betrayals. You're healing these past betrayals. Where you know, that's where you're gaining your strength. In facing these betrayals and releasing them, Spirit's saying. Facing them, releasing them. Not facing them, that someone did something to you. Facing them within you, how they affected you. Facing them, what was your part in all of it. You know, we can only be betrayed as long as we let someone betray us. So, Sagittarius, we're owning up. I'm Sagittarius, so we're owning up to our parts in the betrayal. We're owning up to our strength that we've gained from these betrayals, right? It's not about holding on to the past betrayals and carrying them on into other relationships. It's about realizing that happened. It's capable of happening, but it doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change the strength that comes from within you, right? Right? The karmic energy is what makes you weak, Spirit's saying. And you're realizing that, and that's what your transformation and perspective is. That your strength comes from within how you let yourself, you control your emotions, you control your choices, you control who's in your life and who isn't in your life. That's where you're gaining your power. You're realizing you choose who you want to move towards in love or not move towards in love. Every love lesson is a new lesson in love, a divine lesson. You're never in a wrong place. Okay, you're exactly where you want to be at all times, where you're supposed to be at all times. But you're supposed to be learning through each thing, gaining higher understanding through each lesson of love, each insecurity you overcome, each fear, each pain. Okay, let's see which chakra is opening up for you that you've been working on in the month of December, Spirit. For Sagittarius, what chakras they've been working on for the month of December. This is beautiful. I can so resonate with this. But you're persevering, and I don't see this. I see you did face a pretty critical tower moment at first, right? You've got 2 tower moments here. This is the beginning of that tower moment, and this is the end of that tower moment. So what I see is the foundation. You came to the realization here that you're the one that's been on guard against love. Right? You guard yourself, and the first sign of trouble, it's like you never had that same energy where you could put the work in, and maybe you just didn't want to put the work in, right? You didn't put you or your partner one, someone in the past just wasn't ready to put healing work into relationships yet, okay? And I feel like it was you, Sagittarius, because you've got the guard up here, but you faced that tower, that inner tower, okay? And by doing that, by letting go of facing these past regrets and guilts around these heartbreaks, that's you facing that devil lower energy. That's you gaining your power and authority over the devil, and this tower moment's coming in, right? This tower moment's coming in to give you a new perspective over these insecurities that you're working so hard to overcome, right? In the past, you held on tight to what others wanted for you in your life, and you wasn't exactly moving in your desires either, and that caused some issues, is what I'm seeing. But now you've gained balance in what you want to move in, not just out of insecurity or fear of not being loved or fear of being alone, right? And you opened up your heart chakra and your base chakra, okay? This is what you've been working on, Sagittarius. Gaining healing in your heart chakra and gaining your base, your root, right? Where your energy is rooted at, where you want to be rooted at. What is your desires? Your desires come from your base chakra and your heart chakra combined. So you're gaining understanding around your own desires and how to move in your desires, not out of fear of the way the lower energy pushes you in the past, right? Not out of those insecurities of doing things to please someone so you don't have a heartbreak, those kind of things, right? You're truly moving out of what your desires are. You're going to move towards who you want to move towards, and it's this King of Cups who's also been learning alongside you through y'all's conflict that y'all face. They've learned to face emotional things within themselves and around indecision. Also, you guys have been mirroring each other. This is a twin flame energy, okay? Y'all have been mirroring each other. But theirs was a little bit different. I feel like theirs was someone in the past who couldn't choose them or wouldn't choose them. All right. And they realize that you do choose them, and y'all choose each other. And this is gonna, let's see, yeah, y'all are mirroring each other, okay? And now y'all are stepping into y'all's power, sacral chakra. That's your seat of power. So you're stepping into your power, and you're stepping into it together. And you're realizing there is no strength in the karmic way of judging each other. There is no strength in that karmic wheel that y'all were on. There's no strength in worrying, is there a karmic partner? Right, let's see where y'all's heart's at for each other now. Tell me where this King of Cups heart is for Sagittarius. Where is this King of Cups heart? Trust. This King of Cups is learning to trust you, and you're learning to trust them actually too. But I feel like there's been a transformation in the way y'all trust each other. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Once you gain this new perspective of what the real issue here is, that you guys have been on guard against each other, moving out of insecure energy, both of you, right? Out of sadness and depression, lower energies, right? Y'all have put the hard work in. That's what you've been doing, okay, whether you realize it or not. And your new perspective is you've gained trust for each other. That's another new perspective you've gained, and that's what he's gaining for you, or he or she, the King of Cups energy. That could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And another one, It is important right now for you to take a step back and spend some time meditating, spend some time within yourself, really thinking about these things that Spirit's talking to you about being on guard and why these issues are occurring between you and your partner. Okay? Instead of placing your focus on another, instead of pointing the finger at the partner, saying, well, they're the reason this happened, they're this, they're lying, they're doing that. No. Turn that around and go within. Put that energy you were focusing on them, trying to figure out what they were up to, or thinking they were lying, or feeding into your insecurities, thinking something was up. Pour that energy into self-reflections, Sagittarius, into figuring out why you've been on guard, what you've been on guard against, and what the heartbreak's been for you. It's been these third-party energies you're afraid of, these karmic energies, right? You're healing. And your partner is also mirroring that energy, and they're going within. You'll see they're isolating themselves a little bit more, okay? It's now, they're realizing it's time for them to give to themselves and start their healing journey, and you're starting your healing journey. You guys are doing it separately, but together, okay? You're at the same, you're mirroring each other. Your energies are matching perfectly on the healing energies. Tell me what Sagittarius's heart is. Okay, and this is what Spirit wants you to remember in your heart, Sagittarius, okay? Let me read it to you. It says, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Didn't Spirit say that a while ago? That's just confirmation. Just quit worrying if you're in the wrong place, Sagittarius. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. There is no right or wrong. If this is you love this person, I can see that. You want to persevere in this long-term relationship. You just want to understand. You just don't want to go through the heartbreak again. Well, you know, I don't see that I feel like you're healing your heart. You're not going through heartbreak. This is different, okay? And if you could do anything, what would it be? This is what you need. This is about you learning about the heartbreak, but this is more about you learning, Sagittarius, how to move in your own heart's desires, not to be moving in lower fear-based desires, trying to keep a relationship, or the desires of people pleasing, but what is your truest heart's desires? That's what this whole thing is about, and you dropping your guard so you can learn those things, right? But this one says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. It dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So remember that, Sagittarius. This is about you learning trust and dropping your guards, being able to drop your guard here. Realizing that your heart is the gateway to your soul. Your soul is your blueprint for your soul path, okay? Let's see what's going on. Let me just get some confirmation. What is this new perspective overcoming? Or what is the new perspective? Yeah, you've been suffering in silence, right? Okay, you suffer in silence. You haven't been facing this heartbreak, is what I'm seeing. You haven't been facing the root of the issue of the heartbreak, which is and the cause of that heartbreak, of this past heartbreak. What you've done is you've put yourself behind a wall, and you just suffer in silence. You would rather bring not deal with something than have to face it at times. And now you're just flipping, you're changing, you're facing things, you're starting your healing, okay? And it was due to past heartache and loss. It has been this third-party heartache and loss that you've dealt with in the past. All right. I don't feel like it was a current situation. I feel like it was a past situation. But let me see what this is meaning for you spiritually. What does this mean for Sagittarius spiritually? This has been a spiritual growth moment for you, Sagittarius, okay? You're gaining spiritual strength by going within and facing this within yourself, figuring out what your heart's desire is, and learning how to move in love despite betrayals, right? To always move in love, in Christ consciousness, in forgiveness, mercy, holding no offense against others or yourself, right? And this is you learning about partnerships and alliances, gaining your spiritual strength of partnerships and alliances. You're moving in spiritual alliances now, spiritual partnerships. You're releasing the old way of doing relationships, and you're bringing in the higher self's understandings of relationships by releasing these things, by going through this heartache that you just this heartache you went through with this King of Cups. And I do see it was heartache, okay? It was heartache, right? But you guys have y'all took a break from each other. Let me get some more clarity on that. What happened? Let me see what happened with you guys. Let me push this out. Spirit, tell me what happened with this King of Cups. And y'all were moving out of fear-based energy, though. Tell me what was happening with this King of Cups and Sagittarius. What caused the break? What caused the break, Spirit? What caused the break between Sagittarius and this King of Cups? Okay. Yeah. Right? Somebody holding on too tight to lies. Or thinking the other one was a liar. Right? Somebody's either holding on too tight to a truth that they wasn't ready to release. Okay? Well, either you or your partner, one of you guys. Hold on. One of you guys was holding on too tight to what? What is the Page of Swords, Spirit? What is the Page of Swords, please? Tell me what the Page of Swords is, please. Ooh, Lord. Somebody doesn't want me to know. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let me redo that because those fell. What is this Page of Swords holding on tight to? It's either, I feel like the Page of Four Pentacles. Page of Swords. Tell me about Four Pentacles, Page of Swords, please. Yeah, defensiveness, right? Like, one of you guys are you're so afraid of being lied to, being hurt, right? Being hurt. Okay, you had to defend or either you had to defend yourself. This was either a fear of yours, or you really faced this situation here where you had to defend yourself against this King of Cups energy, or them against you, Sagittarius. It resonates different with each one of y'all, I'm sure. We all move through these energies differently, and this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. But yeah. It's a defensive energy here. It's this whole energy is karmic energy, right? Not being able to release defensiveness around lying, someone not moving in authentic truth. Okay, somebody feeling like the other was lying is what I'm getting. Yeah, but because of your soul growth, there's a transformation in this situation, right? Because of your soul growth, there's a transformation. Somebody's gone within and transformed that energy. So someone was holding on tight to a possible lie that caused the other one to be defensive. Okay, what was the Page of Swords lying about, Spirit? Could be about money or just being single. This Page of Swords was lying about either their want to be single, okay? Maybe they felt like the grass was greener on the other side and they were just thinking about it. But but at the same time they wouldn't release you, okay? They wouldn't release you. And yeah, a Nine of Pentacles energy. That could be a feminine energy. Holding on tight to a feminine energy which caused defensiveness between you and this person. Yeah, and the Empress is here. Let me see. The Empress, yeah. Okay. Hold on. Sagittarius, by you defending yourself against this energy, right? This energy it's like, this is a narcissistic energy possibly that needed to be released. And I feel like it's going, not lying necessarily, but it's about you lying to yourself. You and your partner both lying to yourselves. Okay? And you guys took a break from each other, right? Y'all were holding on, y'all were both looking for something in the other one, each other here. A lie from each other when the lie was within you the whole time, Spirit's saying. Okay, you lied to yourself about you being overly guarded and heartbroken, overly guarded against heartbreak, and your person being defensive and depressed and feeling like they're not enough. Okay, y'all were both holding on to those energies. And that's the Page of Swords energy that caused you guys to separate here, right? Caused you guys to get defensive, to defend yourselves. You both went within to be able to defend yourself. But then when you go within, that's when you turn into this Empress energy, right? You go within to nurture yourself. But then that's when you face these truths. You and this person also, you face these truths about the inner self here, about what it is you need to release, right? These insecurities. Okay, it's about you going within and facing these insecurities within yourself. Okay, and then that's what, when you can do that, that's when you're stepping into victory and success and recognition into this, in this connection. And it's you and your partner, y'all are mirroring each other. All right, y'all both feel like y'all both feel like each other was hiding something from the other, is what I'm seeing, and it caused you both to be defensive. But y'all both were holding on tight to y'all were both holding on. I mean, y'all are mirroring each other when it comes to this holding on. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. What are they holding on to? Yeah, you guys were juggling, both of y'all were juggling devil energy here, trying to hold on tight to the old way of things. And so the divine caused a rift between you guys, right? It caused, y'all had to feel this energy, right, about the other to make you guys go through a period of separation here. And this separation, though, is what you needed to be able to defend yourselves against this toxic devil energy, right? And by doing that, now you're the Empress. Now there's been you're the Empress because you've gone within, and there's been a transformation in your energy. You're no longer coming out of your insecurities. You're able to nurture yourself, which in turn helps you nurture this connection. All right? You're no longer going to balance this energy of feeling like you have to hold on too tightly to things. Okay? That's how the devil wins. When we get tied to these false senses of having to do something, right? Out of a false sense of obligation. You're choosing, now you know where you want to move. You know what your heart's desire is because of this situation. You and your partner both, is what I'm seeing, okay? So I hope that helped you guys. Let me pull you guys an affirmation. And Sagittarius, this has been your December reading, last week of December. I hope this helps some of you guys, whoever this is meant for. It's meant for. I'm going to work on the rest of the zodiac signs the rest of this week, you guys. Sorry it took me till the end of the month to get them out, but I've been traveling, going through some stuff on my own, some healing of my own also. But if you guys would please hit the subscribe button. Divine Truth Tarot is my name, my channel. My name's Dawn, and I'm just trying to grow my channel. I love you guys. Okay, guys, your affirmation is, you are sustained by the love of the divine here, right? You're nurtured already by that divine love from within. Okay, you've had to go through this so you can realize that no matter what you face in life, in partnership, in your inner self, you can touch the divine energy anytime, and it sustains you. It's what helps you overcome, not hiding behind walls, afraid to touch that divine energy of love and mercy and understanding and no offense. You got to touch it. You got to release things, and that's what you're learning. You're sustained by the divine to be able to release this. Put all your faith in the love of God within you, the love of the divine that's within you, eternal, changeless, and forever unfailing. This is the answer to whatever confronts you today. This is the answer. Move in love, in this connection, in all connections. Put your faith in what do you desire here, Sagittarius? You want to persevere with this King of Cups energy. That's what Spirit's saying, and they want to persevere with you. You guys just got to quit lying to yourselves, and you each individually need to go within and touch those insecurities within yourselves, the fear, the sadness, the heartbreak. Okay. And realize that you're protected by the divine always, forever, and everything that comes in your path that could cause heartbreak or sadness or anything like that, it's also divinely guided just so you can grow from it. So don't be afraid of it. Be thankful for those moments, because those are the moments that the divine gives us to stop us in our tracks, to teach us to go within, to teach us to look deeper about ourselves, not the world outside. It comes from within. So it's something within. When you face these things, there's something within that you need to go within and touch and look deeper at, that needs to be you need to gain these new perspectives about, right? Ours as Sagittarius has been the heartbreak, the guarded energies. Okay. But the love of the divine's within. It's eternal, it's changeless, and it's forever, ever unfailing. It's never going to let you down. Instead of pouring energy to the world without, looking for how you can change those things outside you, it's about changing the things within us. That energy is unfailing for you to tap into, is what I'm trying to say. All right, one more. I know I'm mumbling. One more for Sagittarius, Divine Spirit, please. One more for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, North Node or Jupiter. All right, that's the signs that you could have Sagittarius in. This is going to resonate with you. All right, And you are entrusted with the divine gifts of God, right? You are entrusted, Sagittarius. You have to go within and learn this lesson of love, of self-reflection, of inner growth, because you're entrusted with this divine energy, and you're here to teach it, to drop it into the divine's creation. We're co-creators of the Creator, right? You're here to co-create this energy with the divine. Okay, you can wait, delay, paralyze yourself, or reduce your creativity almost to nothing, but you cannot abolish it. And you've been taking a rest. The divine has put you on pause for a minute. You've been resting in the divine energy, learning that divine energy. Okay, and you're learning that there is a place that's within you, that there is nothing that is impossible. Okay, there's a place in you where the strength of the divine abides. And you live by grace, and by living by grace you are released, right? That's living in forgiveness, living in mercy, living in the divine energy of grace. Okay, by living in that energy, that's how you release yourself from any of it, from staying on that karmic wheel, that karmic perspective, that karmic energy that's trying to keep you down. It's time to release and step into divine energy, because 2020 is here. Spirit's moving us into healing, into no longer being in the world in the old lower energies of the karmic wheel. No longer do we have to stay in those energies ever again. Once you learn to release, you can always release. You never have to go back. When it comes, it's not saying it won't come upon us, because those energies will still come upon us of heartbreak and those things, right? But we're stronger. We've gained the strength. Okay, we've gained our strength to face them head on, to know how to go within and to just dig deep into the seed of who you are, who your soul is, your spirit, your essence, right? And you're eternally spirit. And it says spirit is in a state of grace forever, right? And your reality is only spirit. Therefore, you are in a state of grace forever by just getting back in alignment with that state of grace, that spirit, that essence of yourself, which is grace, forgiveness, mercy. You can walk without being unbalanced. That energy of emotional imbalance, right? You're overcoming that, what Spirit says. So good job. Pat yourself on the back. It's been a long journey. It's been a healing journey, and it's stepping you into using your energy in the divine way. So be proud of yourself, because divine is. I love you guys. Please share my YouTube channel. Hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Divine Truth Tarot, Dawn. Bye, guys. Love you.